Hello, this is Ricardo Francis, the Venting Vigilante. It's good to be with you again today. Today we're going to talk about taxi services, and of course the new whole application business of taxi. Taxi! Taxi! Take me to 95th and Church. Of course, that's from Toronto. You want $3,000 for that? Are you kidding me? Friends, the taxi business has made a significant and pivotal contribution to the world. The taxis have been around a long time, of course, going back to the days of carriage, that's wagon, of course, with a horse in the front. That would have, of course, we had taxis in Europe, we had them here in North America. And the first taxi cab as a motorized was actually built in Germany. Then, of course, you had in Europe, and then you had it in New York City. I think it was around sometime in 1907, if my serves me correctly. The taxi cab company, of course, in Toronto was started by a black man by the name of Thornton Blackburn. He first started the first taxi company here in Toronto. Taxis, of course, have come a long way. We have more or less, the experts will tell us we have 4 different types of cab companies. I believe one is in the UK, and I think is referred to initially as the Hackney Company. Then we have the private companies, and we have limousine companies. But friends, the private taxi company business has come a long way now in the world we live in today with the introduction of technology and application services, of course, with this new wonderful device we have, which is a cell phone, but of course the applications can only be used on an Android or an iPhone. But friends, we saw before the introduction of the Ubers of the world, Lyft, there's of course Juno, and there's Get, and these are services that use a computer application where you can get ride sharing from a private car owner. Clearly, the taxi business had a monopoly, or in some cases, taxi companies had an oligopoly, to put it in proper economic terms. Now, friends, this whole taxi business has a strong political lobbying, and of course they exert political pressure when they believe that their territories are being invaded. Of course, which has been invaded in the case of some countries around the world, especially Toronto, where I live, with Uber. Now, the fears, of course, of these application services are far much better and lower than taxi services. Regular taxi services, that is. In the case of Toronto, we have the Bex, we have Diamond Taxi, we have Co-op, and we have a few others. I can't name them all for the purposes of this video. But in any event, my friends, I'm certain that if I were to take a taxi now from Toronto to 95th and Church in Brooklyn, New York City, it won't cost me $3,000 if I was using an Uber. I hope not anyway. Or using an application services. Friends, just remember, this whole taxi business is big business. Friends, I love you. I love sharing these moments with you. Thank you. See you next time.